Oh, hi, Pisces. My beautiful, watery, sensitive, soft 12th house mermaids and mermen. Well, how are you? It's Melissa here with Invocation of Salem, Salem, Massachusetts, Witch City, and I'm here to bring you your January Blue Moon Forecast 2018. And this is a blue blood lunar eclipse, and this is going to be in Leo. So it's all about the heart chakra. It's all about what we love, what makes us feel loved, what we love, creativity, and creating things straight from our heart, our deepest subconscious heart. And Pisces, you're all about the subconscious, right? You're all about that 12th house. For you specifically in your solar chart, it's going to be in the 6th house. You'll feel it there. So the energies of the 6th house being health, daily routines, very mundane things, errands, running around. Also, what we do for our job, not so much as, our lifelong career, but more things what we do for work, working at things. So when the moon is going through eclipsing, we're going to eclipse something out, and something new and fresh is going to want to come in. So my warning to you would just be careful of your health, both physical and mental. And just, if you have to, take it easy. Don't put your body or mind or heart under too much stress. Take it easy, okay? This energy is going to last for about, I'll say 3 to 6 months from January 31st. So you'll be feeling it for a little while, and I think, these eclipses, they bring major changes. So I'm very interested to see where it's going to hit you, okay, Pisces? So, and hopefully hit you in a good way. Oh, goodness. All right, the Alice Tarot is what I'm using, by Alex Ukoloff and Karen Mahoney. Beautiful, it's gorgeous. And then we're going to finish up with an energy oracle card by Sandra Ann Taylor. So let's get going. Get some cards out there. Pisces, Pisces, all right, here we go. Whoop. The Knight of Cups. Well, isn't that just so fitting? The Knight of Cups has been known to be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, right? But the Knight of Cups is... The Knights move things along. So here you are in your present position. They're moving along. You want movement. You do want change. Okay, so we're moving along, and we're letting our heart guide us in the direction. Or you've already been doing that, right? You're in the process of doing that, following your heart, right? Seeing where it leads. Offering a cup of love if you need to. Putting yourself out there, right? Because the Knight of Cups is all about wanting to have a romantic and fulfilling time, very whimsical, dreamy. He's a dreamy knight, He's very romantic, or she, very romantic, very fun, wants to enjoy life, wants to share the joy, follow their heart. Because they know, where their heart wants to go. You're very in touch with your heart. And where your heart is leading you, where you want to go. That's beautiful. Look at you. You're off to an amazing start already. Some of you could be getting a little drink on. Having a good old time for Valentine's Day, getting a little champagne going, getting some romance popping, right? This is just, you're in the mood, You're in the mood. And and you want to share it with others. You're putting yourself out there, you know, you want to put yourself out there. Maybe you're starting to actively look for love or for something. Letting your heart be your guide. That's beautiful, Pisces. How lovely. There we go. Thank you. Let's see what other messages. What is Pisces way? What is Pisces back? What is Pisces back? Ooh, okay. This is interesting. What is holding you back? What is in Pisces' way? Love. Love is holding you back, Pisces. Love for something. Love for someone. A worry. A worry for someone. That's what it is. That's what I feel. A worry about someone. Worrying about someone. Thinking about someone. The Two of Cups is... if you had another figure, you know, and the Knight of Cups is one of these figures offering the cup. And here's the other person offering the cup. The cups have been offered now. Between the two of you. There is some sort of officialness here. Okay, it's official. And now what? Now what are we going to do about it? Here you see the house, the yard, the beautiful brunch in the backyard, enjoyment. The Two of Cups is all about love. It's all about a soulmate connection. You know, it's basically like the Lover's card, except the choice has already been made. It could be marriage, engagement, commitment, a commitment to something from your heart. You've made a commitment. You're willingly making a commitment. But there's some sort of worry. The energy, you're being held back by some sort of worry. Perhaps over this person that the cups have been offered. Or about this person. Something about your life together. There's some sort of worry. The skies are clear. The grass is green and mowed. It's lush. It's beautiful. It's everything you've ever wanted. It's security. But still, don't be consumed by worry, Pisces. About worrying about love. Where is this love going? Where are we going? Just let it flow. Just let it flow. The Knight of Cups would say, just let it flow. Have a drink and relax. Have a drink and relax. It's gonna be cool. It's all good. You've already got 2 love cards out on the table, 2 emotion cards. The Two of Cups can also be a contract, not just in love. A work contract. 6th house. Two of Cups also representing some sort of bond and commitment and contract between 2 people. You and an employer, or you starting a business and taking on a partner. What is at the base of the matter? Pisces. Thank you. Okay, the base of the matter. Wow, look at all these cups. Pisces, you are really feeling it, right? You are really feeling this energy. The Eight of Cups. And the base and the foundation, the root of the matter, having to walk away. Emotionally having to walk away. Down a path. Making the move, taking the steps. Whatever this was, it became emotionally unfulfilling, or you felt that there was a new, brighter, happier path along the way. But either way, that's where your heart was, that's where your mind was. This is about moving away from things that emotionally no longer serve you or served you. And perhaps offering to something or someone else. Walking away from one thing, going to something else, right? Walking away from one relationship, going right into another, or offering another. A job, right? Walking away from a job, moving into another, offering yourself up for someone else to take. I'm on the market, actively putting yourself out there for a contract, looking for a contract. But whatever this is, you're seeking because you felt or feel emotional lack. You don't feel whole, you don't feel yourself, or at least you didn't, which motivated you. The Knights move, they move on it. The 6th house, it's working on it, managing it. One thing didn't serve you, done with it. And you're off, right? And you make the decision and you do what you gotta do. What your heart wants you to do, you follow your heart, and that's what you do. So it's either a situation like being in one relationship, meeting someone else, wanting someone else, but the Two of Cups as your blockage. I can't leave my spouse. I can't leave the person I'm with. It's not that easy. I want someone else. I want this person. I need to walk away. Or a job, I need to walk away from this job. I need to walk away from my everyday routine and into something new. I need to put myself out there. Right? Whatever that is to you, Pisces, your individual situation, use your intuition. And if it clicks, it clicks. You'll know. You'll know. Can I get another card? At the base of the matter. Another card at the base of the matter. Okay. Here we go. In the past position, right? At the base of the matter, influencing the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Wands. A new passionate beginning presented itself to you, Pisces. And at the time, perhaps you couldn't take it. Perhaps you still can't take it. But something, the Ace of Wands, a brand new fiery start, a fire lit under you. Passion for life, passion for more, lust for more. Something struck you emotionally and set you off on a course of action. Wanting to act. Boom, want to where you are now. Wanting to act. Something sparked it. A brand new beginning. Perhaps a brand new lover, a brand new love, a brand new life, a brand new creative project, a brand new start, a brand new look. Whatever this means to you, Pisces, but you'll know what this is. And perhaps it came to you at a period when you felt that there's nothing more, and then the clouds break. And it strikes fire into you and action. You put it into action because you know that there is more. And you're finally prepared to walk away from your old life and onto something new. So you put yourself out there, or want to put yourself out there, or you make the action, you act on it. You're finally ready to act on something, right? Because this new beginning started for you. Another card, Frankie Cups. Seven of Swords. Oh boy. That's flanking the Eight of Cups. Now he is, or she, whoever this is walking out the door, taking what they have, if anything at all in this world, and totally leaving their old life behind and saying, bye-bye. It was nice to know you, but now I have to be on my way, and I really have to do it this time, and I'm doing it, and I'm taking what I have in this world, this plate of tarts, made with love, my life so far, I'm taking who I am, and I'm leaving my old life. And the Seven of Swords is almost like, I don't even want to, I'm just looking over my shoulder because I really don't even want to address it. I just want to go and start my new life, right? Because Seven of Swords, swords in general, are mental energies. For Pisces, you can worry a lot. You feel a lot. You are aware of a lot, whether you know it or not. So you get anxiety and you get worry. And when that happens, you just want to go whoop and just disappear, right? Just disappear out of the gate, on your way. Yep. So that's where you're at. Something came along, struck fire. It struck fire under you, and you realized from something. And you did, and you do, and you move on. A lot of Pisces, because they're so 12th house and subconscious, and I've lived so many lifetimes, they're very comfortable in the past. They're very, very comfortable living in the past in their mind. Dwelling, worrying, rethinking, refeeling. It can haunt them sometimes, and sometimes they can't escape it. And I don't know why I want to say that to you, but I feel like, that's a message coming through. Don't, especially with the 6th house health, mental health, do not worry about the past or get anxiety over some, how do I say this? Anxiety about the future stemming from worries of the past that come back like nightmares. They come back. So with the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Cups, I just, the emotion, I just want to make sure that you don't go back, in your mind, that you keep staying on a course. You don't let worries or insecurities hold you back. You know what you need to do. You have a fire. You keep that fire alive and don't water it down. Keep on keeping on, Pisces, okay? Past energy. Where is Pisces coming from that has led them to the Knight of Cups? Where is Pisces coming from? Okay. Wow. Wowee. Look at that. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. This is like... This is the big one. This is the big one. This is insane. The Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. This is like... A combination like this with the Two of Cups and the Knight of Cups is like your knight in shining armor came. Oh my goodness, did it. And has turned your world upside down. Probably making you feel all kinds of things you haven't felt in so long. Right? Oh, I haven't felt this in so long. This feels so good. It's like love and lust. It's like passion and pleasure. It's self-esteem, and it's just so healthy, right? Whatever this is, it's healthy for your body, mind, and spirit. It is healthy for your soul. It is healthy for your heart. Whatever this was that came along, because it's pretty intense. It's pretty intense. Whether you found a whole new appreciation for yourself, did you get a makeover? Did you meet somebody out of the blue and it was just like your whole world is just, you're in a different world? Maybe never thinking that anything like this could happen to you? Wow. That's incredible. That's freaking incredible. Okay. For some of you, I'm getting this message. For some of you, you are in a relationship. You are in a relationship, but we're unhappy, unfulfilled. So you put yourself out there, and something came along that was unexpected. Something far more than you ever expected. And you're now in a spot where you're offering your love to this person, or want to, but you're still in the relationship. With the Two of Cups there as your challenge. You're still in the relationship, and for whatever reason it's hard to leave. So the Seven of Swords at the base of the matter means, sneaking around. Like you're going to sneak around with this person, definitely, without a doubt, if you haven't already. You're going to make your exit from the relationship. And I hope, Pisces, for some of you, that this isn't a situation where you're lying to them and telling them that, that you're single, and then the other one, you're married to, something like that. You know what I mean? Literally, And I know that it's because you're emotionally unfulfilled and probably have been for a long time. And this made you feel again. And you know what? That's okay, Pisces. It is. Just be honest, you know? But it looks like you're going to make all the efforts to sort of sneak away unscathed, too. You know, maybe you're in a position where you feel like you cannot tell this person. I can't just come out and tell them there's too much to lose. I can't, I don't want to hurt them, or I don't want to get hurt, So you kind of have to be a little stealthy about it. If it's a job, you were in a position for a long time, and a new opportunity presented itself to you, and you were like, I'm on it. I'm actually going to go for it. But the problem is I'm sort of stuck in a contract, or I really like this job. Like, I like the people I work with, and it's going to be really sad if I actually have to go. But this opportunity is so amazing. Maybe I won't even give my 2 weeks. Maybe I'll just go, and I won't even say goodbye, because it's gonna suck too bad. I don't know, something like that. That's what's coming out to me. But you be the judge, Pisces, for your individual situation, huh? But that's what's here for some of you. Where are you going? Where are you going? Pisces, where is Pisces going? Where is Pisces? Where is the future of Pisces? Thank you. Okay. The 4 of coins. You're sitting pretty up there, right? I mean, you're pretty comfortable. There's no impending danger. There's, you could fall, but you look pretty sturdy, right? But it's an energy of being reserved. It's an energy of holding on to tangible things, to value, what we value. Protecting our hearts, protecting what we have, protecting what we feel is ours, being conservative with that. I almost feel like this is an energy with this of, I want to have both. If it's a relationship issue, it's I want to have both. I'm going to sneak around with the new one, and I'm not going to give up my security and stability with the old one. I'm going to try to hang on to that. Because maybe you still love that person. And you don't want to give up, but you don't want to give up this opportunity either. You kind of want to see where it goes. And therefore, the 7 of Swords is like having to sneak around and lie and, all that yucky stuff to keep your security, Yeah, for some of you, I feel like that's a situation, that's going on around you, whether you know what I mean? It screams of a love reading. You've got the Ace of Cups, the 2 of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the 8 of Cups, the Ace of Wands. So, I mean, this is like attraction at first sight and just maybe even sleeping together pretty quickly. Yeah. If it's work and daily routines, I feel like you may play conservative on this one and not just I feel like not just take something because there's security in it. Or you feel like you already have more security anyway, where you are. But at the base of the matter, I see this leaving, the Seven of Swords, this stealthy, logical, you know, formulating plans and strategies. So there's mental energy being put into this situation. And I think that you're at a point where, you know, well, I'm not going to just take anything. So maybe I'll just stay where I am. I gotta get it. I have to have another clarifier. Please clarify the Four of Coins. Four of Coins for me. What are you telling me? The Four of Coins was and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, okay. So these popped out at me. That one did too, actually. These popped out at me. Oh, God. This is a marriage. This is a marriage. And sneaking around on a marriage. Oh boy. Pisces, what are you doing? And I hope this isn't happening to you. Oh. You know, that's... I almost feel like this situation came along. It made you realize that you needed to leave. You put yourself out there and you actually... You actually started kind of going back and forth with the person, and you and the person kind of became something. I think it was like instant, just instant up in flames. It was just passion from the very start. It made you realize that you were unfulfilled with what you had. You acted. Maybe had a drunken one-night stand. This is getting pretty specific. So had some sort of one-night stand. Or, you know, got a little, you know, had some drinks and did what you did and maybe feel a little bad about it, a little guilty about it. But there is a connection between you and this person. But the problem is, I think you don't want to hurt or damage, you know, this marriage, this long-term relationship, you know. And I feel like having to cover your tracks a lot, maybe it's creeping back up on you. Maybe it's somebody you work with. Oh. But the Knight of Swords, I mean, that's like really aggressive energy coming at you. Like your spouse finding out, you know what I mean? Like, and just confronting you, and you just sitting here like, yeah. You're trying to hold on to your position, you know, hold on to your marriage, hold on. And this is just coming right at you, you know. I heard this, what is this about? Yee, Pisces. This is, I'm getting a really specific message for some of you, and it's definitely about a family unit. I mean, okay. Let's just be real about it. For some of you, you did have an affair on your husband or wife. You did. Could have been with somebody at work, but it happened. It was like just lightning in a bottle. Probably, I don't know if you guys were... There was a connection, a sexual and emotional, and it happened, and you feel bad about it, and you know, really liked this person and really had a connection. But look, there's, you know, the home. There's the two people, right? And there's the same image in the background. There's the same image in the background, but if you notice, the Two of Cups, who is added into this? The 10, right? A new person, a third party. A third party involved in this. And here's the other person, right? Isn't that amazing, the synchronicity in that? So for whoever this is for you. This is a very powerful message. So you had, you know, a loving affair, and I think that the two of you probably still have a connection, but you know you can't. You want to keep both, but you can't because it's too much to lose. This 10 of Cups, I'll lose everything. I'll lose it all. You know, and this person, if they find out, they're going to act on it. They're going to come after me. They will divorce me. They will leave me. They will get really aggressive with me. It's going to get ugly. I have to protect myself. I have to protect myself, and I will do anything at any cost to make sure that I protect my family unit. You know, or I have to make sure, like, I want to leave my husband or wife, but I have to make sure that I show no signs. I have to make sure that I take my time. I have to make sure that I formulate a plan. I have to make sure that the structure's in place, or else this person is going to come after me. Yeah, right? I'm like, this, I cannot have this person come after me. So you're feeling a lot of stress, you know, emotional stress, you know, because you want the 10 of Cups, but you also want the 2 of Cups. You know, you've lost this, the Ace and the Wands in the 2. See, if you take the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands, you're basically making this card here for me. You had this, the Ace and the Ace, the 2, right? You had this with this person, and even if it was just one night or a few times or whatever, it felt like a lifetime. It was so amazing. It just felt so good. But now they are your source of worry. They have stopped you dead in your tracks. Whatever path you were on, they stopped you dead in your tracks and made you reevaluate your entire situation. And you realized you had to make a move because you were emotionally unfulfilled. And it just happened that way. It was just the catalyst for some change in your life that you needed. This love, this lover that came along. But you have, you know, you've built stability with this person. This Knight of Swords, you've built stability with them already, and you cannot let them know. You cannot disturb the status quo, at least right now. You have to formulate your plan and stay quiet and stay safe and be on the low. You know, be on the low key, or else they're coming after me, and they'll probably go after the other person too. They will find them out in the field where they are. Right? They will leave the house and they will fly to where this person is and get them. You know, it's like that energy. That's how worried you are about them finding out. That's how much you feel you have to lose. That's a very specific message. I apologize that this may not be happening for most of you, but this is for somebody very specific. I hope it's not happening to all of you, but yeah, it's, you know, Pisces is going to do what they have to do. Whether they have to lie or manipulate their situation to feel like they have some security and safety, that's what they're going to do. And Pisces, you know, no judgment. You know your situation. You know what you have to do for yourself. So, you know, it's just this is what the cards are picking up. And that you have to be careful. You know, please be careful. I'm trying to see what other messages are for some people. I mean, there's definitely this new spark in the past that just started you on a new course and you just felt unfulfilled. You realized that and you made some big, giant moves. The Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. The Knight of Cups, putting that into action towards the Two of Cups. So again, contracts, you know. You know, having to give something up, feeling unfulfilled and wanting to give something up. The Four of Coins in the future for a job situation. It's just holding on too tight to what you already have. You know, the security you already have. But at the same time, leaving, checking out, looking around, researching. You know, really putting yourself out there. You're going to be really putting yourself out there. And if you're already in a stable job, you're obviously not going to let anybody know. Or maybe this position came around. Oh, for some of you, a position in your company came around. Yeah, and maybe you applied for it and went for it, but you kind of feel bad because maybe in the process you're sort of, you know, leaving, you know, one job high and dry, or you're leaving your staff high and dry, or maybe there's a person you work with that really wants this position as well, and you're sort of competing. Now your friend is like you're competing with them, you know. You kind of have to maybe try to keep it on the down low to keep your security within the company, you know, because the 10 is already the established, you've already established a long-term rapport, you know. The 5 of Cups, not wanting to make a bad decision, not wanting it to turn out, not wanting loss. But going for it, I mean, really going for it. Just saying, you know what, screw it, I'm going for it. And just going, boom, just overtime, like doing it all at once. It's just very weird energy, the 4 of Coins with the Knight of Swords. It's like action and moving forward at a clip. Just fume. And then, you know, having the security, the foundation already, you know. You already have some sort of firm foundation that you are in a safe spot. I believe the 4 of Coins is telling me you're in a safe spot, you know, where you can, you know, make these moves. You can take your time and be calculated if you want, and really, you know, be very cunning. Or you can just go full steam ahead. Mentally, you're formulating a plan while sitting in a pretty position. And you're going to go for it. Even though I feel like you have a lot to lose, you still are going to go for it. And just put your all into it, you know. Just being very smart. Being very smart and conservative. You know, I think it's really putting your intellect into something, really putting your mind into something. And you're okay because you have a firm foundation. You don't have to worry about it, you know. So go for it, you know, really put your all into it. don't worry too much about this position you already have. And dare I even say, don't feel too guilty. You have to do what you have to do for your security and your future. And I think you know that. And I think you're going to act on that anyway. Wow. Trying to see if there's anything. I mean, there's a lot, actually. I mean, there's a lot of scenarios running through my head right now. I'm really picking up somebody worrying about their children, my children. What's going to happen to my children? But the Four of Coins tells me you're safe. You are worried about loss in the family. But believe me, you're smart enough and you are willing enough to do anything you have to do to keep this family together, to protect your family. There is a sense of loss attached to this family situation in one way or another, you know what I mean? And a sense of holding on, by any means necessary, holding on by any means necessary. Well, sometimes that's a good thing, Pisces, right? Sometimes we have to hold on. And sometimes we have to charge forward. And I think you'll know when, with the Seven of Swords. I think you're putting your mental agility into it, definitely, because you understand, I also get like working overtime for the family. Working overtime for the family. Two jobs. Spouse out of work. Feeling guilty. I see that too. And some of you may be just making more out of it than should be. If you're worried about your spouse, if you're worried about losing your spouse, or losing your family unit, or losing the dreams that you had about your family and where your family was going, there are some new starts here in one capacity or another, some brand new amazing starts of the heart, of your passions, and it just sent you just a trajectory of just, okay, I'm off. Maybe working too much. Someone's working too much. Maybe you're worried your spouse is with someone at work. It's just a lot of scenarios, but you apply the messages to your own personal situation. And if it doesn't apply to you because it was so specific, keep coming back, because you will get a specific message eventually, right? Or definitely check out some other readers, because they're amazing too. I mean, there's so many on here that are just amazing. But we've had some really specific situations. So if that's you, you'll know it, right? So let's get an energy oracle card and see what the oracle says. Popped out, but like a lot. This one, number 41, 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. Wow. Okay, so you definitely, ooh, yeah. Oh, Pisces. You know, your intuition, right? Oh boy, 7th chakra. 49. Your intuition, your higher mind. Oh my. Your 12th house going nuts. Yeah. Spirit connections, intuition, and inspiration. The beautiful angel Uriel, also called the Fire of God, wears a brilliant crystal crown vibrating with a passionate connection to the divine. She brings great power to your 7th energy center, which is called the crown chakra and is located at the top of your head. This card upright indicates an open and free-flowing channel of information and inspiration from the wonderful beginnings of the spirit world. This could also be a time of great intuition for you and guidance from your higher awareness. So allow yourself to quiet your mind and listen. Right. Like I said, Pisces, you can get... I gotta get this to focus. You can get up in your head a lot, too. You know what I mean? Anxiety and worry and just... You are aware. You are subconsciously aware. And it just hits you. You know, you do start to, things affect you. You're very susceptible to energy. Now is a great time to get connected. The assistance from spirit is great. And whether it's the presence of an ascended master, a powerful angel like Uriel, or just a loving friend or family member in spirit, their love and willingness to assist is always there. They even open you to the Akashic records, the storehouse of all information. This connection is open now, and you will find that your own spirit and spirits of those around you will be able to provide the answers you seek and the blessings you desire and deserve. So that's a clear message from somebody. Somebody has a relative or a guardian angel wanting to come through and tell them they're there. We are with you. Don't worry too much. Let your intuition guide you. Let us speak to you through messages, and let us guide you through the messages that you are seeing and hearing in the world around you. Follow the signs. You know, follow your own insights. Follow your heart. But also use your mind logically, right? Don't get too up in your head. Know that you have security at your feet. You will have security at your feet going forward that you will be able to hold on to. And I feel like your mind is ready to do anything, you know, to move your life along and also hold on to the stability you have. Definitely. I see action in a long-term family environment. A fear of loss, an action attached to it. You're motivated by the fear of loss and the fear of lack. So the more you concentrate on the fear of lack, the fear of loss, the more it will come to you. So focus your intent on what you're passionate about, what sparks you. Enjoy the passions you have in your life. And you need not worry. Okay, Pisces? Do not worry. You know, maintain your mental stability, your emotional stability, because it's there, and you're okay, and you're going to be okay. Don't put yourself in a lack cycle, okay, Pisces? Keep it positive. You have so much to be positive about, and you're so beautiful and talented and emotional and spiritual. You're just gorgeous. You need not worry. You are guided and protected, okay? So with that, Pisces, if this resonated at all with you, please subscribe, share, like it, come back, because Invocation of Salem is going to have so much fun moving forward. We're going to do so much here in Salem, and we want you to come along with us, okay? So Pisces, good luck. Stay grounded. And find peace and love in your heart, okay? Love you. Bye-bye.